it's 𝐀𝐁𝐎�. As somebody who's leading a safety-focused business and who is campaigning for higher standards and much greater legislation, particularly in the field of slip safety, I'm often asked the question, what got you involved in this area? Because obviously it's a bit of a niche. I find it fascinating, but many people might find it less so. But I thought it'd be useful just to share my backstory with you, really, so you can kind of understand my passion for this subject. So if you can cast your mind back to the summer of 2012, just in the run-up to the London Olympics, I was actually living in London and not too far away, as it happens, from the Olympic Village. I was living sort of near Islington in northeast London. I could walk along the canal to get to the Olympic Village through or past Victoria Park. Anyway, this was a time before kids, and my now wife but girlfriend at the time and I were living together, and so Sunday morning was lie-in, not a 7 AM wake-up call, and it was nipping around the corner to grab a croissant from the local deli and having a relaxing day. And on this particular Sunday, we decided it would be fun to go to Columbia Flower Market, which is a well-known street market which happens on a Sunday in East London. They sell loads of beautiful flowers, and they've also got food stalls and so on and so forth. Anyway, we had a hire car that day for some reason. I think I was doing something with work, and we were feeling a bit lazy, so we drove. Went to the market, bought some flowers, had some lunch, had a lovely time. And then on the way back, we decided we needed to go to the supermarket to grab a few bits, Sunday Times and some groceries and whatever. So we drove to the Sainsburys in Islington. We parked our car and rounded the corner to get into the store. And that's the last thing that I remember for several hours. Because unbeknownst to me, because this is a total blackout and I still don't remember it, even to this day, a car had sped around a corner at the bottom of this road that I was walking along down the pavement, had lost control, mounted the curb and ploughed into me. So not the best Sunday, you'll I'm sure agree. Anyway, I woke up several hours later in hospital, none the wiser. My poor girlfriend at the time, now wife, actually saw and lived and experienced the whole thing, so in many ways it was worse for her, but I did suffer some quite significant injuries. So I've got a plate in my collarbone to this day. I broke my wrist as well. I've got a scar in my eyebrow, which you maybe can't see until you're very close to me. Various other scars as well, a bit of damage to the neck. So some pretty significant injuries. And so what did this teach me, I guess? Well, it taught me that an accident that isn't your fault can really have a profound and dramatic and long-term effect on your life. And if you look at the statistics for accidents that happen to people that aren't their fault, then the number one cause far and away around the world is slips and falls. So if, like me, you've lived through an experience like that and you're really interested in trying to help other people to avoid having to suffer something like that, then why not start with the biggest cause and see if you can make an impact there. So I've been there, I've done it, I've suffered, I know how horrendous it is, and I'm really interested in trying to stop that from happening to other people. And that's why I'm running this Sliptember campaign. I mean, my big goal is to try to reduce the number of slips and falls around the world by 500,000 a year. That sounds like a big goal, but actually it's doable. I believe it's doable, because there are things that can be done that do make a big difference in the likelihood of people slipping. We've got the data, we know what works, we just have to get this out to more people. So I've got this big goal, and if you want to achieve big things in life, you've got to go at them with gusto, and you've got to commit, and you've got to put your weight behind it. And that's why I'm giving away £50,000 worth of slip tests, because I know that getting a slip test is the very best way of starting that journey, taking those steps, moving along that roadmap to stopping slips, to stopping accidents, to stopping people getting hurt like I did, and stopping the huge and growing cost of insurance claims. I hope that's been useful and interesting. It's always good to share stories and backgrounds, and I'm interested to know if you are in the safety world or the risk management world. Do you have an interesting story as to why you got involved in this line of work? Even if you're not in this kind of line of work, share your story in the comments below. By commenting and by liking on this post, of course, you're in with a chance of winning a free slip test, but also, who knows, your story, hopefully, like mine has done with you, might resonate with some people, and we can all grow our relationships here on LinkedIn as well. Have a good weekend, everyone, and I'll look forward to seeing you again on Monday for some more Sliptember 2021. Cheers.